What is up, everybody? Welcome to the channel. In this video, I'll be going over a 3-man play on Sleeper for a 6x multiplier, as well as some bonus props and leans. We were just on an absolute heater like always, so you guys know the drill. Before we get into the picks, we had another winning day, so let's pick our YouTube random comment winners. So jumping into the YouTube random comment picker, pick a random YouTube comment. Congratulations to Willies. Hope you get to feeling better. Thank you, man. I feel way better today. But yeah, congrats to you. You just won 25 bucks and 2 weeks of free VIP. So make sure to message me in the Discord or email me at bankrollbrianbets@gmail.com and I'll get you hooked up with your reward. So if you guys are new to the channel, every time we have a winning day, I'm giving away 25 bucks and 2 weeks of free VIP to someone who likes the video, subscribes to the channel, and leaves a comment below. But let's just jump into the recap real quick. So you guys can take a look here. In my last free pick video, I gave you guys this 3-man play. Give you guys SGA over 6.5 assists, Alex Caruso over 5.5 points, and Darius Garland over 23.5 points, rebounds, and assists. You guys can see SGA absolutely sweat-free, literally cashes in the first half. Just a sweat-free winner, guys. Alex Caruso unfortunately does not play, so we get a void. And then Darius Garland was absolutely sweat-free as well. Drops 31 PRA against the New York Knicks. So congratulations if you guys tailed this play and won with us. And then in the VIP side, we have been just absolutely dominating, guys. You guys can take a look here. I also paired Garland with OG Anunoby. We cashed this 2-man for a 4.47x multiplier. We cash another 2-man here with SGA assists and then Kawhi Leonard over his RA. We're waiting on this 3-man play. The last leg is this tennis play. Feel free to tail this tennis pick if you guys want. Waiting on her to cash this out for another 6x multiplier. Cash another play right here, Cody Williams. But yeah, if you guys are interested in the VIP group, my $100 bettors yesterday made $500 of profit. We're already up 165 plus units in the VIP group this season. So yeah, if you guys are interested, you guys can see just all the wins just flowing from my VIP members. So yeah, if you guys are interested, the link will be in the pinned comment in the description. You guys can currently claim a free trial right now. No risk attached. Make sure to claim it before it sells out because I just restocked and it sells out very quick. So yeah, but let's just jump into today's free picks. So we're looking to go back to back on sweeps today. So jumping to my first pick, guys, I'm taking Donovan Klingan over 24.5 points, rebounds, and assists. So jumping to props madness, guys, the best research tool on the market for researching your NBA player props. If you guys are interested in this tool, you guys can use code BankrollBrian for 25% off. The link will also be in the pinned comment in the description. So if you guys take a look here, Klingan, he's been absolutely cooking recently. He's over in 15 out of his last 21 games, averaging 28.8 points, rebounds, and assists. So if you guys take a look here, he's projected to play 21 to 31 plus minutes. I definitely see him playing 25 plus minutes at least. This game right here, he only played 24 minutes. He was in foul trouble and it was also a blowout. So let's just play with the minutes here. When Klingan plays 25 plus minutes or more, he's now averaging 29.8 points, rebounds, and assists. He's over in 16 out of his last 21 games with a 76% hit rate. Now keep in mind, Denny is back in the lineup. Sharpie is still out. So if we include Denny and Drew Holiday, and without Shaden and Sharpie, you guys can take a look. A small sample size. He's over in 2 out of his last 3 games. We're averaging 27.3 points, rebounds, and assists. I think more accurate how Klingan has been playing recently is if you could take out Denny and with Drew Holiday. So with Drew Holiday, with the minutes filter, he's over in 7 out of his last 9 games, averaging 31.9 points, rebounds, and assists. And now he faces a Hornets defense who allowed the 9th most points in the restricted area, which is how he scores 60% of his points. You guys can see all that green under the rim. And you guys can also see they're a bottom 10 defense and above the break threes, which is how he scores 30% of his points. So I really love the data here with Donovan Klingan. But keep in mind, there's also some risk to this play. Like, you guys can take a look. Hornets do defend his play type analysis pretty well. They're bottom 5 defense in most of his categories on how he scores his points. Putback, pick and roll man, spot up, free throws, transition. So they do guard his play types pretty well, but they are weak in the restricted area, like I mentioned, and as well as above the break threes. So this is a pretty middle of the pack matchup for Klingan. But I just think, given his recent form and just the minutes, I believe he will clear this line and get at least 25 PRA for us. So yeah, that's gonna be my first pick in this play. Now you guys can see head to head against the Hornets. He did go under this season already, only dropping 17 PRA. But I believe he's going to bounce back from his last encounter and go over this line. So that's going to be my first pick in this 3-man play for Sleeper. So yeah, jumping to my second pick, I'm taking Devin Booker over 34.5 points, rebounds, and assists. So jumping to Devin Booker here. So Devin Booker, take a look at the injuries. Dillon Brooks is out. So without Dillon Brooks, with Jalen Green, he's over in 4 out of his last 6 games. Now this game right here, he got injured. He only played 9 minutes. So exclude that game right here. So without Dillon Brooks, with Jalen Green in the lineup, he's over in 4 out of his last 5 games, averaging 36.4 PRA. Now he faces a Bucks defense that are just terrible against guards. They're allowing the 4th most PRA to guards. And how he scores his points, 27% of his points come from above the break 3. They're the 2nd worst defense in the league against above the break 3s. Also, they're terrible in the mid-range. They're also weak against catch and shoot shots, which is how Devin Booker gets some of his points as well. If you guys look at his play type analysis, pick and roll, they do guard pretty well, surprisingly, but free throws, spot up, handoff, isolation. This Bucks defense is just terrible at defending, and 9 of the last 15 similar players have gone over, averaging 5% more PRA. So overall, guys, this is just another dream matchup for Devin Booker to keep cooking. He's over in 3 straight games already, and he just gets another fantastic matchup to go over once again. So not going to overthink this. Booker, he's hot now, and with this another fantastic matchup, guys, give me the over his PRA. You guys can also see, let's just go to his minutes here. If we exclude any injury filter, I mean, he's projected to play 27 plus minutes. Definitely see him playing at least, 32 plus. With 32 plus minutes, he's over in 12 of the last 21 games, averaging 35.7 PRA. But yeah, like I mentioned, injuries, when you include the injury filters and the usage rate that Devin Booker is going to get, definitely see him clearing this line for sure. Head to head as well, you guys can see he has gone over in every single matchup against the Bucks historically. Over in 4 as last 4 head to head matchups, averaging 41.5 PRA against his team. So yeah, just love the historical data, love the matchup. Give me Devin Booker for the second pick. So that's going to be the second pick in this play. Devin Booker over 34.5 points, rebounds, and assists. And then my final pick is going to be Jaden McDaniels over 16.5 points plus rebounds. So Jaden McDaniels here. Jaden McDaniels, he's had 2 horrible games. Damn, this game he literally went 0 for 9, which is just insane. This game right here, he was in foul trouble. But now he faces a Lakers defense. You guys can see they allow the 5th most points plus rebounds to forwards. I mean, this Lakers defense just sucks. 8th most points in the restricted area, which is how he scores 35% of his points. They're also weak to pull-ups, which is how he scores 26% of his points. So if we just play with the filters right here, when McDaniels, by the way, we're taking him at 16.5. Yeah, 16.5 is still available. But yeah, Jaden McDaniels, when Jaden McDaniels faces a bottom 10 defense against his position, he's now over in 18 out of his last 21 games, averaging 22.7 points plus rebounds. And he's literally over in 10 straight games against these type of defenses. And yeah, and head-to-head as well, this season, he already dropped 37 points plus rebounds in his last encounter. So keep in mind Anthony Edwards was out in this game. But yeah, I love Jaden McDaniels today for a bounce back spot against the Lakers. So yeah, I'm not going to really like this pick here. That's going to be the final pick in this 3-man play. So there you guys have it. Feel free to tail this play or fade what you guys don't like, tail what you guys like. But that's going to be today's free pick, YouTube free play. If you guys don't have Sleeper already, you guys can use code BankrollBrian and tail this play directly on the Sleeper app. And if you guys use my code on Sleeper or any of my other affiliate apps, you guys can actually claim 30 days of free VIP. Normally VIP is $35 a month, but you guys can join right now for a full month. No risk attached. Afterwards, if you guys don't like it, you guys can just cancel. All you got to do is deposit using my code and then text a screenshot to this number, 909-914-0420, and I'll get you hooked up with 30 days of free VIP. So yeah, any of these apps are valid: Chalkboard, Dabble, Parlay Play, Sleeper. And you guys can also claim 5 days of free VIP if you guys use code BankrollBrian on Picket. Just link a sportsbook and text me a screenshot as well to my number, and I'll hook you up with 5 days of free VIP. So yeah. So jumping into some bonus props and leans. So I'm really liking Luka Doncic here against the Timberwolves. If you guys take a look, Luka Doncic, he's over in 11 out of his last 21 games, averaging 39 points plus rebounds. LeBron James is questionable as well. So if LeBron does not play, that's gonna see more usage and more shots for Luka Doncic. But now he faces the Timberwolves, guys. This Timberwolves defense is just absolutely terrible against guards. Luka is also at home as well. You guys can take a look. I mean, just look at his play type analysis. He scores 29% of his points in the pick and roll, and the Timberwolves are the worst defense at defending the pick and roll. They're also bottom 5 defense against free throws, 7th most points to transition. And look at guys, look at this data right here. We got 7 straight guards going over this line against the Timberwolves team, averaging 13% more points. Yeah, I really like this spot for Luka Doncic. In his last matchup, he dropped 60 PR against his team. So yeah, Luka Doncic, I'm really liking. Also, the Timberwolves play at a top 8 pace. That's gonna allow for more scoring opportunities, more rebounds. And look at the point total as well. The books project this game to be a very high scoring game. 234 point total. Yeah, I'm liking Luka Doncic here. Another pick I was looking at is Cooper Flagg. So Cooper Flagg is in a great spot against a Hawks team. Another fast-paced team. I love targeting fast-paced teams for overs. So he's projected to play 25 to 35 plus minutes in this game. I definitely see him playing 30 plus minutes, but we can be conservative. So with 25 to 35 plus minutes, he's over in 12 as last 21 games, averaging 10.7 RA. If we bump him to 30 plus, with 30 plus minutes or more, he's now over in 15 out of his last 21 games, averaging 11.7 RA. And in his last 10 games, he's over in 9 out of his last 10 games, averaging 12.8 RA. And now he faces a Hawks defense, like I mentioned. They play at the second fastest pace team in the league. They also allow the 6th most RA to his position. And how he gets the majority of his assists, it's under the restricted area, which is how the Hawks very struggle against restricted area defense from assists. They allowed the 3rd most assists in the restricted area. So, yeah. Cooper Flag looks very solid for the over for sure. If you guys also look at head-to-head, no head-to-head data. But yeah, Cooper Flag was another pick I was eyeing. But I think that's it for the bonus picks. Going to be researching more in the VIP side, and we'll be posting it there. So if you guys are interested, if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and peace.